Lab 8B. Okay, we're going to be modeling this part and then calculating out the mass property. We can find the dimensions for this in Lab 8 in the practice problems textbook. And so here it is on page 3-4. And this is a metric drawing. And so we're going to start that and let's begin. So we'll say File New, create a part, plain white, document settings, document properties, units, millimeters, grams, and seconds. Say OK. We'll see that that's been updated. And we'll create this model, create a new part, and we're looking for the origin. And so the origin is right here in the front left-hand corner. And it looks to me like they're starting it on the top plane. And they're going to start off with a 100 by 60 millimeter rectangle. And then we're going to come in to a side view and sketch a relief that will be cut from that. So we're going to have 100 by 60. Let's check that that matches up, 60 and 100, and then we'll extrude that a height of 40. Starting off in the top plane, right click, start a sketch, get a corner rectangle, and then we'll put our dimensions on that. And I'm not sure why they're not taking, this one should be 100. It's because my number lock is not on. And then we'll extrude that by going to Features, Extrude Boss Base, 40. We'll then go to the side view, and it looks like the origin's over here. It says create a sketch view in the top plane. Select the back face of the boss extrude. Let's just take a look at that. Okay, so we've got this extruded. We could certainly just go and plunk some stuff down on the top with a perimeter of 20 millimeters this way and 20 millimeters that way. So let's do that. Sketch on the top. Start a sketch. Spacebar. Normal 2. Sketch. Rectangle. And I'm just going to drag a rectangle like that. And I'm going to say we're going to have 20. And we're going to have 20. And then we're going to extrude cut that. Let's take a look at how much. And so we'll extrude cut that. If that's 40 and we need to have 10, then we're going to take that down to 30. Yeah. So we'll say features, extrude cut, 30 millimeters, green check mark. Great. Take another look at our print. And then we're going to have a 20 by 20 by 20 cutout here and a 20 by 30 by 10. And since the depths are different, we're going to do those as two separate sketches. We'll start off with this one. Click on the top edge on the top surface to sketch, and then we're going to go and just drop that. Make sure you acquire the edge of that and the edge of that. They'll turn orange. And that fully defines that, and so what we'll do now is we'll extrude cut 20 millimeters. And then we'll click over here, start another sketch, and create another rectangle. Acquire that edge, and then we'll take a look. And that's going to be 30 by 10 deep. Since the width is 20, as long as we grabbed it and acquired that when we created the sketch, it's fully defined. Features, extrude cut, and we're going to say 10, green check mark. All right, so that models the part. Let's take a look at what else we have on here. And the material that we're going to use for this is brass. And so we're going to go and assign the material to that by right-clicking material and say edit material, and we'll collapse the steel. And brass is a copper alloy, so we're going to expand down copper alloy. We're going to select brass, we're going to apply it, we're going to close it, and then we're going to calculate by going to evaluate, mass property, and our volume is given at 1105. I'm going to copy and paste that. Let's take a look and see if they've given us that solution. Yeah. And so they've calculated out the same in the solution in the manual. Again, I like to put the numbers right on the part. And so I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to start a sketch on the part. So I'll say start a sketch. And then I'm going to go and draw a center line, construction line, right, like that. I'm going to hit the letter, select the curve, select the text, paste it, green check mark, and then I'll save this as Lab 11B. Excuse me, 8B. And that completes this exercise.